Hello everyone and welcome back to the Dungeon Learner's Guide. Today we're going to be opening up a Bloomburrow bundle. This is one of the first times I've gotten to actually open any Bloomburrow stuff, and it's been quite a while since I've opened any bundles. So I'm not 100% sure what to expect. I know that it's got the 9 boosters in it. On the back we've got the spin down counter, the 15 foil and 15 regular lands, 9 of the boosters, 2 reference cards, a Thunder Trap Trainer, and then the box itself. So we're going to open it up, we're going to see what we get, and then as we're going through, as is kind of tradition on the channel, if you see a card as we're going through that you think would make a good Commander's Guild video, please do let me know, because the goal is to turn at least one card from this into a Commander's Guild video. So down in the comments, vote on which one you think would be the best as we go through. Otherwise, we've got our little reference card here, see what all the fuzz is about, and then a little cute, I think this is the, what is this, Run Away Together, maybe? I don't know, let me know if I'm wrong on the artwork. I'm not super up to date on the set. Why is this like... Oh. Like I said, it's been a while since I've opened... Oh, I love the box art, though. Look at that. Look at Ral and the otters. Oh, that's so pretty. I do love the art for this set. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's been a while since I've opened... Ooh, goodness. Some boosters. Or bundles, I guess. That's kind of cool. Some counters and things like that. So I'm not 100% sure what to expect. Here's our oversized spin down. So we got the Bloomburrow set symbol. And then a nice green color. I'm a big fan of this die, actually. Oh my gosh! Look at the one! It's got a paw print on it. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Okay, that's awesome. It's like, I think this is the first time, and again, someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's the first time that we've seen a like specialized 1 and 20 on one of the spin downs. So that's super cool. I'm going to set some of this stuff to the side because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare. So I do notice that there are little other packs kind of like tucked away in there. I'm pretty sure those are the lands. So we'll do those first because I feel like opening those last is not as entertaining. Okay, so before we even get started with these packs, I would like to point out that these packs should be packaged like this at this point, because we're still using the plastic for this, but like these are like a paper, and while I understand that you can see through, like I can tell this first card is a plains here, I feel like you put the land or the token or something on either side of it so you can't see necessarily what's in it. But like these should be the packs at this point, right? Like we should be at the point where we're doing things a little bit more sustainably than just that. So yeah, so we got, oh, they've got the different seasons too. Oh, that's sick. I'm a big fan of that. Okay. So yeah, so there's all of them. So we've got, interestingly enough though, we don't get all the seasons. So it looks like it's spring, or no, summer, fall, winter, summer, fall, winter, summer, fall, winter, summer, fall, winter. Yeah, okay. So they're all summer, fall, and winter. Which is weird, though, because I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I think spring is the most common, so maybe that's why it was not included. But honestly, I feel like if you're going to include basics, like what's the harm in putting an extra 5 basics in here that are also spring, so you just straight up get one of each? Maybe they're assuming you get the others in these packs, but that, I don't know. Maybe they're in here? Maybe those are all the foil ones. Let's find out, shall we? So here we've got our, what is it, a bundle promo, buy a box? I don't 100% know, but Thunder Trap Trainer. 2 mana, 1/2, Otter Wizard, Offspring for 4. When it enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. Yeah, and so there's the plains. Is that the spring or is that the summer? I think these are summer because I do recognize some of those. And then we have the non-full art lands as well. So, okay. So my complaint from earlier still kind of stands. If you're gonna, so why do the foils of the summers if we already have the summers? If the foils had been the springs, that makes sense, right? You get one of each. I don't know. That's weird to me. We're gonna separate out this Thundertrap trainer. Although I guess we separate all of these. We'll make like a foils pile, shall we? We'll put a foils pile down here. We'll do a lands pile, and then honestly, I'm probably just gonna throw those away. Put them over there for now. So we'll do foils, lands. I'll try to separate out like colors and things as we go through, but all right, so let's see how our bundle is, shall we? Let's crack it open. And like I said, this is only my second time opening any Bloomburrow stuff. So we have a Thought Shucker. We got a Banishing Light, which is just a good removal spell. I'm super glad to see that reprinted back into Standard. Might of the Meek, Starlit Soothsayer, High Stride, Dazzling Denial, Pond Prophet. So that's a Frog Advisor. I'm a big fan of the like normal human what are they, like jobs, and then the weird looking frogs. So like a Frog Advisor or a Mouse Citizen with a Whisker Squill Cribe. Oh my gosh, I still didn't say that right, did I? Whisker Quill Scribe. Man, I don't know why that one's so hard for me. Harnesser of Storms, Burrowguard Mentor. I actually really like this card. 2 mana, trample, power and toughness equal to the number of creatures you control. Galewind Moose. Oh my goodness. This is just strictly better Colossal Dreadmaw. In fact, significantly so. Oh, and then we have a Hired Claw. So our first rare, Lizard Mercenary. Whenever you attack with one or more lizards, it deals 1 damage to target opponent, and you can pay 2 and put a +1/+1 counter on it, but only if an opponent lost life this turn. Activate only once each turn. So that's super cool for like low to the ground aggressive style decks, right? Because you attack, it deals 1 damage, and then you have the opportunity to put counters on it even before it deals combat damage. So you could do it as early as turn 2. So it would play it on turn 1, swing in. On turn 2, it does 1 damage, put a counter on it, does 2, so you just hit them for 3 on turn 2. It's not terrible. So we'll make a rares pile down here. And we got a land, the Summer Land, I believe, for mountains. And then we have a Foily Blacksmith's Talent. So let's see, what is this one? 1 red. When it enters, you create a sword. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you attach target equipment you control to up to 1 target creature you control. That's actually super sweet. During your turn, equipped creatures you control have double strike and haste. This is phenomenal for an equipment deck. I don't think I have any commander decks that could make use of this at the moment. My 2 main equipment decks that I personally own are a mono black Yargle deck and a mono blue Fibblethip deck. So unfortunately, Blacksmith's Talent doesn't fit either of those. Moving on, we have an art card. This is Dowerport Mage. Very pretty. Like I said, I really like the art in this set. I don't know where I'm going to put those. I'll put the art cards down here. Maybe tokens there. I don't know. I'm weird about how I organize my cards and stuff while I'm opening and sorting stuff. All right, next pack, we have a Druid of the Spade. Shore Up, which is just a good reprint in general. Life Creed Duo. So I think this is our first duo card. I didn't see one in the last pack, but I really like the essentially like team up cards, like the duo cards, right? So this is like a bat bird, so it kind of fits a couple of different archetypes, which I think is a ton of fun. And I think it's a great way to include more creature types in your deck in things like draft or sealed. Take Out the Trash, Ravine Raider, Longstalk Brawl, Tempest Angler. Look at this otter in his little hat. Love him. Okay, so we got a Mudflat Village, one of the creature lands. This is the Bat, Lizard, Rat, Squirrel land. So all the ones in black. I guess we'll make a... Oh my goodness, I'm already running out of space because I'm a scrub. We'll put it over here. We have Fell, which is a phenomenal removal spell. 2 mana, destroy target creature, and like... Yeah, it's a sorcery, but That's just, it's so good. It's such a good removal spell. Sugar Coat. Parting Gust. Ooh, and our rare here is Fountain Port. Big fan of Fountain Port. It's definitely a land that can go in any deck, right? You get to sack a token, draw a card, pay a life, make a token, tap it, make a treasure. It just does good things. So I like that. Oops, where's our rare pile? Right there. We also got another Summer Mountain. This one's foily, though. So lots of mountains. And our actual foil is a Shore Up. Like I said earlier, good reprint, being able to put hexproof on things. And then a token for Steam Path Charger. So I think this is one of the Offspring ones. I'm not 100% sure how common the Offspring tokens are. I don't think we've got a Steam Path Charger yet. I don't remember seeing it. But it's super cool that each individual Offspring gets its own token, but I do imagine that's going to make the tokens themselves kind of rare because, you know, it's not like you get one in every single pack. So, and I haven't played Limited with this set. I wasn't able to make it to pre-release, so unfortunately I don't know how Offspring works in practice, but I imagine there's a lot of, oh, we're just going to put in some random token that I have. We have an Intrepid Rabbit for our next pack. Frilled Spark Shooter. I love the art on this card, too. Just like the Lizard Archer. Super cool. Bumbleflower's Share Pot. I guess let's tweak some of these so I can fit some artifacts up here. Put some artifacts up there. You make a food token, and you can sacrifice it to destroy a non-land permanent. That's not bad. That's limited removal right there. Thorn Plate Intimidator. Baker's Bane duo, another duo. Oh, and another Light Shell duo as well. That's the Rat Otter. The Baker's Bane is Squirrel Raccoon. We have a Junk Blade Bruiser. Wix Patrol. Star Charter. Ooh, a Tide Caller Mentor. What does this thing do? 3 mana, 3/3 Menace, Threshold. When it enters, if 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, return a target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Oh, that's kind of cool. And we have another Blacksmith's Talent. This one's non-foily, though, so strictly worse, unfortunately. And then our rare is a Mist Breath Elder. It's a frog with like a trident leading an army of ghost frogs. At the beginning of your upkeep, return another creature you control to its owner's hand. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Mistbreath Elder. Otherwise, you may return Mistbreath Elder to its owner's hand. Interesting. So you don't get a choice in returning another creature. Oh, it's a 1-mana 2/2. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's not bad. And I think frogs, if I'm not mistaken in this set, they want to bounce things back to your hand. So that's actually pretty good. And then, oh my goodness, another Summer Mountain, I think. Oh no. That's not Summer Mountain. That's something else. Hang on, let's put this... Let's figure out what the heck is going on with these mountains. Mountains. Okay, so that is Summer Mountain. Is this Spring Mountain then? Like this one here? That must be Spring Mountain. Because this is Summer Mountain. I don't know. I don't know. Someone in the comments let me know. Next up, though, we have a Life Creed duo, a foily. And then, ooh, the art on this is gorgeous. This is Dawn's Truce. Look at that. That's so pretty. I can't get over the art in this set. It is absolutely gorgeous. Every single artist for every single card really just like knocked it out of the park on this. Oop, come on. There we go. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, because these are play boosters, I think there's supposed to be like special guest cards. I haven't seen one. Actually, I haven't seen anybody open one yet, so I don't 100% know if that's accurate, but it would be nice to get one. Anyway, first card here, Finch Formation. We have a Conduct Electricity. Crumb and Get It. Big fan of the puns in the set. Daggerfang duo, our Rat Squirrel. Sticky Tongue Sentinel. Moonrise Cleric. A Heaped Harvest. Long River Lurker. That frog is ready to commit some crimes. Does it actually commit crimes? No, but it gives all your frogs ward. That's sweet. Seedglaive Mentor. Stocking the Pantry. Oh, another Mentor. Stormcatch Mentor. And our rare, Muera Trash Tactician. Raccoon Warrior. At the beginning of your first main phase, add red or green for each raccoon you control. Whenever you expend 4, gain 3 life. Whenever you expend 8, exile the top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. That's sick. Big fan of Muera. We'll put her over there. We have a forest. No clue what season it is. Summer, maybe? Because it looks kind of like super hot and arid and cracked. I don't know. We have a Take Out the Trash as our foilie. And then we have a Coruscation Mage as our offspring token. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, it deals 1 damage to each opponent. That is really good. I don't think we've seen a Coruscation Mage, but I would love to open one because I have a couple of decks that I would love to put that in. Alright, man, that pack opened real smooth for some reason. Next up, we have a Warren Elder. A Sky Skipper duo. This is our Bird-Frog pair. Sazakap's Brew, Nocturnal Hunger, Druid of the Spade, Fountainport Bell, Head of the Homestead. This is the one with the little murderous rabbit child. Love them. Lily Splash Mentor, so the frog mentor. Calamitous Tide. Peerless Recycling. Oh, my wife loves this card because the raccoon is Naruto running. So, you know, fun and spicy. Into the Floodmaw, and I believe our next card should be our rare. Ooh, it's a fancy... It's a Hired Claw. Man, we got a regular Hired Claw earlier. Now we get a fancy one. Look at him. He kind of looks like a Dilophosaurus. That's awesome. Love the art on that. Then we have a forest. I'm sorry, not a forest, a swamp. And that looks like it's spring, maybe? And our foil is a Thought Stalker Warlock. Very cool. And then we have a food token. Do love a good food token. Definitely need some food tokens. Alright, we are past the halfway point. That pack was our halfway point. So we got 4 packs left. So let's keep on going. We got a War Squeak, Dire Sight, 3 Tree Root Weaver, Night Whorl Hermit, Carrot Cake, which is fun, Heaped Harvest. So I don't know for sure, but we just pulled the Carrot Cake here, right? Which is an artifact food. It's white, though. That's why it's not going in the artifact pile. But then we also, right after it, had Heaped Harvest, which is an artifact food, and it's green. I don't think there's food artifacts in the other colors, but I don't know for sure. Fountainport Bell, Consumed by Greed, another Mud Flat Village. It's weird that we've only gotten that one. Fell, could always use more of those. Sugarcoat, and then our rare, Thorn Vault Forager. 2 mana, 2/2 Squirrel Ranger. Taps to add a green. You can tap it to forage and add 2 mana in any combination of colors. And you can pay 4, tap it, search your library for a squirrel, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Holy cow. That's really good for a squirrel deck. Squirrels are eating well this set, aren't they? Then we have a Plains Fall, I'm assuming, because it's got the leaves on the ground there. And our foilie is a Mind Spiral. And then, ooh, a squirrel token. Fun and spicy. Where's tokens? There's tokens. All right, next up, we have a Brave Kin duo, Rabbit Mouse, Kindle Spark duo, Lizard Otter. Oh my goodness, Glide Dive duo, Bat Lizard. Another one? Nope. 3 though. 3 in a row. Treetop Sentries, Mind Spiral, Waxwane Witness, Moonrise Cleric, Bright Blade Stoat. I actually really like this card. 2 mana, 2/2 First Strike Lifelink, and it's a weasel. Big fan. I think that's super cool. Bramble Guard Veteran. It's a raccoon warrior. Oh, we got a different village here, Rockface Village. This is the lizard, mouse, otter, raccoon one. Ooh, and then our rare here, Dark Star Augur. This is another card I am a big fan of. I have a Selenia commander deck that this will go straight into because it cares about losing life, and then this also draws cards, so that is sick. Oh my goodness, I was just talking about wanting a whatever it's called, guest card. We got a Kindred Charge, which arguably probably the worst of the Kindred cards, but still super cool. Look at that art. That is gorgeous. 6 mana, choose a creature type. For each creature you control of the chosen type, create a token that's a copy of it. Those tokens gain haste. Exile them at the beginning of the next end step. That's awesome. Also, fun fact, they've been doing, what is it? I keep getting it wrong. Special guest. It says right there, BLB special guest. They've done special guests for like the last 3 sets. This is the first one I have ever opened. Out of any pack I've opened, that's the first one. So that is awesome. I'm very excited about that. Next up, we have an island. I'm going to keep guessing the seasons. We're going to say spring. And then we have a foily Moonrise Cleric. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's not where that goes. That goes in the foilies. That is so pretty. What is that? Luminous Broodmoth. I love Luminous Broodmoth. Put that down there. All right, we got 2 more packs. We are getting to the end of things. All right. We have Alania's Pathmaker, Bonebind Orator, Tree Guard Duo, that's a Frog Rabbit duo, Pearl of Wisdom, Rabbit Response, Junkblade Bruiser, Uncharted Haven. I'm not going to lie to you. I do not like this land. I think it is quite bad. It enters tapped. As it enters, choose a color. Taps for a mana of the chosen color. It just feels bad to me. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm not a fan. Quake Tusk Boar. 5 mana, 5/5 reach, trample, haste. Sick. Wear Down. Oh, Coruscation Mage. Where'd a Coruscation Mage go? Hey, look at him and his baby. Sick. I'm glad that we actually got the card that goes with the token. We have a Curious Forager, and then our rare is an Azure Beastbinder. What does this do? 2 mana, 1/3, Rat Rogue with Vigilance. Can't be blocked by creatures power 2 or greater. Whenever it attacks up to 1 target artifact, creature, or planeswalker an opponent controls, loses all abilities until your next turn. If it's a creature, it also has base power and toughness 2/2. That's sick, actually. Like, that's really cool. It hits planeswalkers, too, so you can just shut down your opponent's planeswalkers for a turn. That's awesome. I really like that. Okay, and then we got a foily Forest. Oh, my goodness. I cannot tell the seasons, man. I'm gonna go with spring on that, maybe. Oh, we have 2 foilies here. What the heck? I don't understand. Oh, because it was just a land slot. Oh my goodness, I'm a scrub. And then we have a foily Fell. That's sick. Look at that. And then we have a Rust Shield Rampager. I also realized I put the forest in the wrong spot. It's a foily. Rust Shield Rampager, Offspring token. All right. Well, everybody, we are down to the last one. This is going to be our last pack. Hopefully, we get something sweet. And like I said earlier, and I'll say it again at the end, if you've seen a card you want me to build for the Commander's Guild series, please do let me know, because that is the goal of this. I would love to take one of these cards and turn them into a deck. All right. Anyway, last pack. Agate Assault. Psychic Whorl. Oh, Rush Shield Rampager. God, that's so cool that we keep getting the tokens that match the things. I love this. This is my favorite part of the set, is finding the tokens to match the cards. Rush Shield Rampager. Dire Downdraft. Sonar Strike. Head of the Homestead. Corpseberry Cultivator. Parting Gust. Blooming Blast. Hazel's Nocturne. Was that? That's 4 uncommons. I don't know how these packs work anymore. Dewdrop Cure. And then our rare is Whisker Veil Forerunner. Oh my goodness, this thing is a novel. 4 mana, 3/4 Mouse Bard. It has Valiant. Whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card with mana value 3 or less from among them. You may put it onto the battlefield if it's your turn. If you don't put it onto the battlefield, put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Whoa, there's a lot happening there, but that is a very good card. Being able to just put it directly into play if it's 3 or less. And then if you don't put it onto the battlefield, you just put it into your hand. So like even if you don't play into the ability, it still just draws a card whenever you target it. Well, whenever you target it for the first time each turn. That's cool. I like that. All right. And then we have a land. It's a forest. I think it's fall again. And then our last foily, Waxwane Witness. Okay. And then, oh my goodness, we end it with an ad card. That sucks. All right, well, I'm just get that ad card out of here. Okay, so that is our box of, oops, where'd the lid go? Bloomburrow. Look at that. Nice and fancy right there in the center. So yeah, like I said earlier, if there is a card that you saw us pull that you would like me to build around, please do let me know. If we're talking specifically about the rares, because those do tend to be the ones that people get excited about, I'll see if I can like spread them out here. Definitely some cool stuff in there. Definitely some stuff that could be built around. It is very fascinating that we got 2 Hired Claws. A lot of green in there, a lot of red, but very, very cool. I'm very happy with a lot of these pulls. I'm very happy with the set in general. I do think that a lot of the cards are very, very strong, and I think that it's gonna influence a lot of decks that I'm building over the next probably couple of years, let's be real. So thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do like the video. I'm really not sure how the opening videos have been doing. I've been trying to do more than just the Commanders Guild. Don't worry, the Commanders Guild is not going anywhere. But if you would like to see more videos like this, please do like the video so that I know. And of course, comment down below. Let me know other videos you might like to see. I'm trying to kind of mix things up and keep things fun and interesting. But like I said, the Commanders Guild is not going anywhere either. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of the support, and I will see you all on the other side of the Dungeon Learner's Guide.